Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Hales and I make videos about the books that I'm reading. Today I am going to be going over my May TBR. This is just books that I have decided that I'm going to read, but I am doing Escape the Readathon in May, so I will be doing more mood reading, I guess, or reading based on where we are in the readathon. So the thing about Escape the Readathon is that we will get prompts throughout the month, and depending on what room we're in, because it's like an escape room, I will be picking based on how to get out of the readathon. So I will be doing weekly vlogs all month. Which is kind of exciting, a little bit scary, because I do the weekend vlogs right now, but they're not like dedicated to anything. So I'm excited to do that, try doing a couple of weekly vlogs dedicated to the readathon specifically. So yeah, it's a little bit frightening. I'm nervous, but super excited. So I have a couple of book events in May and June that I want to get some books read for. So the first book that I am going to be trying my hardest to get done in May is With Love from Cold World by Alicia Thompson. I met her last month, I believe, and she signed all of the books that I took, which was awesome. Let's see. I just thought, there it is. Okay. So like this one, it says, "Haley, hope this warms your heart." And it's got, she drew a little snowman, which is adorable. And I have her other books in my room with equally adorable signatures. So this will be my first of her books that I'm going to be reading, and I'm so excited. This is the one that I don't want to say it's the one I'm the most excited for, because her new release that's coming out this summer is like everything that I could want in a book. So that's the one that I am the most excited for, but I think this is definitely number 2 on the list. But all of her books just seem so incredible, and she is so cool and so funny, and I loved the event that I saw her at. So that is number 1 on my list. And then the next book is the last book in the Dark Hearts series by Jagger Cole. This is not the last one. This is the first one, but I don't have physical copies, and I wanted to be able to hold something up. So I really like this series, and I have been trying to work my way through all of his books, and we're getting there. I finished one series, and I'm in the middle of a couple of other ones, so I'm hoping to finish this one. I have started it because I really want to start his new series that's coming out, which is, I cannot remember the name of it, but it's like Dance of Ruin and Dance of Deception. It's Secret Society, Mafia. So I really want to start that one. So hopeful. I do want to finish this series before, because even though they're all different little series, it's an overarching universe. So you get, you see some of them in other books. So that's the hope, the plan. And then my current Kindle read is None Shall Sleep by Ellie Marney, which I am hoping to get done in April. But I have been reading pretty slowly and just trying to not put myself in a reading slump, even though I feel pretty slumpy. So hoping to finish that soon. We'll see. But yeah, so those are the 3 that I'm absolutely certain that I want to read in May. And then I think that I am going to pick just one from my TBR jar. So I guess we'll give it a shuffle and pick a prompt. Let's see. Maybe I should do it in view of the camera. Let's see. We'll go with this one. What is it? I folded these so weird. Okay, so it says ebook, which is fantastic for me because I have really been struggling to read physical books lately. I'm gonna try to do that with Love from Cold World. And I'm gonna pop that right back in the jar. But if all else fails, I will have read any book in May. So the TBR jar was super nice to me this time, which is fantastic because I am nervous about the readathon. So it's nice to have an easy planned TBR before I jump into reading for points and escaping rooms and all of that. And then since I am going to try to read With Love from Cold World physically, I thought that you might want to pick out a bookmark with me. So I don't know. I have a bunch from Valentine PR that are cute. I have these. They say Chairman of the Tortured Poets Department. I sell these on my Etsy shop, which is always linked in the description. I have these Steamy Lit Twisted Love bookmarks, and I have this Dishonestly Yours bookmark. So obviously if I was going to use one of the Twisted Love series, I would use Twisted Games because that was my favorite. But I don't know. Let's see what else is in here. The obvious choice to me would be the Joshua Bassett photo strip. But maybe not. I have another one that's my meet and greet photos from when I met him. I love this one. It says shush. That's a very weird word to say. But shh. Reading books by Haley Dickert. And then it's got her books on the back. So I got that, I think, it was last July. I can't remember what the event was. I met her though. And then this is by Indie Heart Design, and it's just cute little cowboy boots. And it looks white on the back, but it is like a light pink. So I guess I have to make a decision. What else is in here? I have a 97X Next Big Thing ticket that I stuck in here because I use tickets as bookmarks. I have a Peter Pan bookmark, and then I have, these were gift tags that my grandparents put on Christmas presents one year. So I have a bunch of those. And I had super old fast passes from Disneyland when they would do the paper fast passes. And I don't know where they are. They're not in here. But I think that I'm going to be using the cowboy boot. So that's going to be my bookmark for trying to read a physical book next month. But that is it for this video. If you liked it, like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. Bye!